The Alchemy of Self-Discovery. This is my new 8-week signature coaching program that has been designed very carefully to allow you to understand what the self-discovery journey is and to allow you to know how to embark on a self-discovery journey, and to do so for the purposes of finding out what is my purpose, what is my life mission, why am I here, what have I been called to be and do, how do I show up in my most authentic, powerful self in my day-to-day life. Because the truth of the matter is, so many women are disconnected from themselves. And that is where the biggest and the saddest part of womanhood is. The moment we lose connection with our divine essence, with our femininity, with our grace and our innate power, we really have lost touch with a phenomenal part of existence, if I'm going to be dramatic and Shakespearean enough. And so the alchemy of self-discovery is to help you get back into your space of power. It's to help you to get back into a space of clarity. But the real truth of the matter is you're not stuck. You're not actually stuck, because everything you need in your life, every step and direction you need to take is already encoded inside of you. It's already embedded inside of you. The challenge is, how do you decipher what those things are already? How do you get into that place where your intuition is harnessed well enough for you to receive the guidance and the directions to take into your life? And this is what the alchemy of self-discovery is going to introduce you to. So for those of you who don't know, alchemy is a powerful process of transmutation. Transmuting means changing into another form. It means a form of transformation where you are no longer recognizable from your old form and you are now in a new form. It's like the process of the butterfly. It starts off as a caterpillar, but by the time it becomes this beautiful winged animal or species, you will never ever think that the two were ever related. Same thing with gold. When you take gold out of the mine, it's the rock, it's a piece of dirt, right? But when you put it through the process of refining and put it through the process of fire, it becomes liquid. You will never ever be able to say, wow, this is where this came from. And so alchemy is a process that, it doesn't really have a quantifiable explanation, but it works and it brings out the best of you. And so the alchemy of self-discovery is an invitation for you to get into that place where you become your own teacher, where you become your own healer, when you become your own coach, where you become your own grounded force to step out and deal with the challenges. So self-discovery is self-inquiry. Okay? Self-discovery is about you going deep into yourself and you beginning to take responsibility for yourself. And so the alchemy of self-discovery is to get you to now start asking yourself questions, to now start getting in touch with yourself, getting in touch with your physical body, getting in touch with your mind, getting in touch with your heart, getting in touch with your spirit, to be able to understand who are you. So you describe yourself in a way that shows your identity. So when you say you are a woman of God, when you say you are a woman of purpose, what does that mean? How does that show up in your day-to-day life? Where is your life right now in relation to where you are? Because the way you define yourself is a reflection of what your world consists of. Here's the truth, ladies, and this is a big one. The circumstances of your life, the way your life is shaped right now, is a reflection of how you identify yourself. So if your life is filled with confusion and chaos and drama and toxic relationships and confusion, and you're stuck here and your career is not moving and your finances are not flowing, and you're not in that space of genuine calmness and happiness and peace, that is actually a reflection of who you are. And this is why the self-discovery journey is so powerful. It is the most important journey that we can ever take in the time of our lives. Because the self-discovery journey will open you up to see the truth. And the truth that you see is beyond what is external. The truth that you see in your day-to-day life is a reflection of your internal world. Your life is a feedback mechanism. Everything that you encounter in your life, it is a feedback. It is a code. It is a written transcript that you have the mandate to translate and understand so you can apply the message that comes. Day-to-day interactions are happening in our lives, and we miss the potency of the messages that have been encoded in those interactions. And that's why when we are in a bad job, or in a career that we're not satisfied with, or in a relationship that we're not happy with, or we are having financial issues, we don't stop to say, what does this say about me? Where is this lesson? Where is this teaching me a lesson for my next awakening, for my next evolution? What we do instead is we say, oh, it's because my boss is mean to me, that's why I don't like going to my job. It's because I'm not satisfied and I don't feel like this is the right man for me, that's why I'm unhappy in my relationship. It's because I don't have any money in my bank account, that's why I can't go to the next level in my life. We look at the external circumstances and we say those are the reasons why our lives isn't working. But the reality and the truth of the matter is, it is our internal world that has been projected onto the external world that has given us the external outcomes that we are experiencing. This is the alchemy of self-discovery. Because when you begin to make these shifts in your mindset to understand that my life is a feedback mechanism, when you can decode what your body is saying to you because you have a certain pain at a particular part of your body, you will understand that this is a message that my body has encoded for me to understand. When you are deeply in tune with your feminine essence, your feminine energy, you will be in a space where you can receive and understand your intuition. So you will know what steps you're supposed to take. So you will know that, okay, my time in this job has now expired because I feel in my spirit that I'm no longer connected. And so you will not be afraid to take the step to put in your resignation letter because your intuition has been deeply connected to you, that you are sound and solid in your decision making. It's about you going into yourself and accessing the inner child that is actually running the adult version of you right now. Ladies, how many of you know that there's an inner child inside of you that makes decisions on your behalf even now as an adult? And this is what the self-discovery journey does. The self-discovery journey gets you to go deep inside yourself to find where is the root of my issues. I'm stuck in my life not because my husband doesn't love me, not because I'm in a dead-end job. I'm stuck in my life because there's something inside of me that I have not healed from, identified, uprooted, moved, shifted, transformed to enable me to get to that place where I can move. I'm only stuck in my life because it's a message that I have yet to understand about my life in order for me to move past it. People will chase their goals. They will run after losing weight. They will run after getting a man. They will do all the prayers, the affirmations. They will roll 10 times. They will fast 1,000,000 days, right? And at the end of it, they are still not satisfied. At the end of it, they still have not gotten to that place where they can truly say, yes, this life lights me up. The greatest despair in a human being's life is the inability to wake up truly alight and on fire for the life that they live. And just ask yourself, when I wake up in the morning, am I truly alight? Am I truly alive? Am I truly awakened to the essence of who I am? Do I walk out and feel absolute confidence with myself? And here's the thing. Feeling that way doesn't mean that your life is perfect. When we can understand and get in relationship with the inner child of us, when we can understand the body movements, the trapped energy, the trapped emotions, when we can understand the fears, the mindset, the limiting beliefs, the root causes, when we get into that space, that is when we begin to stand back in the place of our power. So the self-discovery journey through the alchemy of self-discovery is opening you up to areas in your life that you have not been able to access. It's going to open your subconscious mind to show you how it operates, to show you how it tries to protect you, but also to show you how it self-sabotages you. The alchemy of self-discovery is going to open you to understand what your emotions are saying to you. When you are feeling a particular way, it's not just for the sake of it. When you cry your tears are encoded with a message. When the anxiety grips your heart and it feels like a stone, it is a message. When you feel stuck in your voice, when you feel hidden in your message, when you feel unable to step out and make a decision, there is a message for you. And the alchemy of self-discovery is going to teach you how to become your own alchemist, how to become your own transmutator, if there's ever such a word. I'm not actually sure if that word exists. Part of why I have become a coach is to lead women into an awakening of themselves. I have a strong passion for the modern African woman because one, I am a modern African woman, but I also feel that we are a special kind of woman. Not to say that any other woman isn't special, but I think when we look at the way we have been raised, when we look at our culture, when we look at our traditions, when we look at how we show up every day in our lives, a lot of us do not show up in our authentic self. A lot of us are afraid to really be who we truly have been called to be, and to be so unapologetically. Yeah? And so the alchemy of self-discovery is an 8 weeks course. It's a modular course where you're going to get some formal training, and the training covers aspects in psychology, cognitive behavior therapy, emotional freedom technique, neuro-linguistic programming, and somatic psychology. And these are all tools that work in different ways to help you unlock different aspects of your subconscious mind so that you can get into a space where you are understanding your life better. The reason why you're feeling stuck is just because you don't understand what your life is trying to communicate to you. That's it. You are actually not stuck. You just haven't understood the messages that are trying to be revealed to you. And so it's an 8 weeks course where you get modules every week delivered to you, and then we have a weekly coaching class. And that weekly coaching class is designed for me to help you to apply, understand, and implement the tools that you learn every single week. The modality of the course is a 3-step approach. On one hand, you have weekly audio masterclasses. These weekly audio masterclasses are designed to bring out the phenomenal you in you. And what these masterclasses are about is, one, to help you to get clarity in your purpose, help you to really figure out who you are, what you want, and how you're going to show up for it. The audio classes puts you in a position of being a co-creator. This is where you no longer just allow life to happen to you, but you get empowered through a series of self-inquiry, questions, journaling, and prompts to help you decide, what do I want my life to look like? And so we cover aspects like your dreams and your beliefs, your strengths. We cover aspects of your charm, your elegance, your femininity. We talk about your money, your relationship with money. How many of you guys know that money and you are in a relationship? You are in a relationship with money. And all you need to do is look at, how does money show up in your life? How does money leave your life? It's a big demonstration of what kind of quality of relationship you have with money. And this is a big, massive part of the awakening of the modern woman. Because she, in her awakening, stands in the place of abundance. She stands in a place where she is not constrained by living a life that has to be with limits and restrictions, because she hasn't got the means to step into a place of abundance. The truth is, to really excel and to be the fullest of who you are, you have to have an abundance energy. You have to have an abundance mindset. And this is not just about money, in abundance in money. It's abundance in your mind. It's an abundance in your capacity to receive, to give, to hold in the power that you have already on the inside of you. And so the audio classes are designed to really get you to take practical steps to actually make things happen in your life. And then we have video tutorials. This is where I do almost like a masterclass type of situation, where I have slides that break down certain concepts in psychology, certain concepts in cognitive behavior therapy, which is really all about how do you begin to reframe your mind and reframe your thinking so that it affects your behavior in a more rewarding and positive way. We talk about somatic psychology. Somatic psychology is all about embodiment. What is embodiment? Embodiment is using your body and harnessing the wisdom within your body to make shifts on a subconscious level to instantly propel you into a new realm, into a new space, into a new level of understanding, into a new level of breakthrough. How many of you guys know that the body harnesses not just information on a DNA level, but it harnesses energetic information? Your body is encoded with messages and imprints that, if you understand it, you will make significant shifts in your life with ease. Long-standing issues will immediately dissipate when you know how to harness, tune in, tap in, and work your body. This is the power and alchemy of self-discovery, ladies. This stuff is life-changing. The body holds emotional energy. And the thing is, you can understand what that emotional energy is, and you can use it to transmute, to heal, to transform, to change your life. And that's what you're going to learn in the Alchemy of Self-Discovery. I have a whole course and a bonus training specifically on the embodiment practice that will go into much more details, explain it to you, show you, and we will have practical experiences where you will go into an embodiment practice. You will use your body to help you to understand why certain things seem so blocked in your life. This practice really helps for if you've had long-standing problems in your life that you just cannot shake off, and it's just recurring over and over and over and over again. When you go into that understanding of embodiment, when you use and release the stuck energy and emotions in your body, you will see shifts like never before. Your life will literally in a moment shift. Literally shift. Yeah? And you will find yourself in a space of greater understanding, greater freedom. Whatever needs to be released in that moment, gets released, and you don't have to understand it, because your subconscious mind is what is at play. Your subconscious mind, by the way, runs 90% of your life. And this is what the alchemy of self-discovery is going to teach you. It's going to teach you how the subconscious mind works. It's going to teach you how it's operating in your life. It's going to teach you how to decode the messages within the subconscious mind to help you make the shifts that you need to make in your life. And then the final component is the live classes, as I've talked about. The live classes, every week you will join me in our private coaching group. We're going to have a WhatsApp group. We're going to have an Instagram group where we're going to actually, do our live coaching classes, where you have Q&As, where I take you through the practical elements of the course. This course is 8 weeks, so we are in it together. I'm only opening space out for 20 women because I want to be able to intentionally give attention to every single woman who is in that course. And I want to invite you to come on board that course.